Hello my friends, Octopus here, and today I'm with the 9078 from IPEGA. This is basically a gamepad or a gaming device that you can use on your mobile phone and in the end play better than most people that are currently playing your games, if you're playing online for example, or even playing better than yourself, because this will enable you to play on your mobile phone as if you're playing on an actual gaming console, because this specific device and this specific version really resembles the gamepads you'll have on most of the consoles this day and age, and I'm also going to compare them in a moment. Before I start talking about the actual device, I invite you to join the channel. I'm Octopus and I've been reviewing gadgets for the past 3 years now. By subscribing to the channel, you will be exposed to many cool gadgets just like this one, and this is not the first IPEGA gamepad device that I've been reviewing. Take a look at the red subscribe button down below and click on it to become an active subscriber for this channel. So let's do a quick unboxing. As you can see, you actually get the gamepad over here. You do get this part, which is basically the part you're going to put your phone in, and I'm also going to try it out with 2 different phones. And you also get this micro USB cable that's basically going to be used to charge up your device. This gamepad has a built-in battery, so you cannot exchange battery if the battery is dead. You'll also get the manual, which is quite important because this manual is going to tell you how you can actually get the games running, because there's a hack you're gonna have to do with an app called Octopus, and I'm gonna talk about it. So this is the manual itself, and that's about it. That's everything you're gonna get in the box. You see that you have 2 gimbals or 2 sticks over here that really resembles the PS4 controller. So if you're coming from PS4, you'll really feel like home. Other than that, there's a big difference in the buttons. As you can see, the colors are different, and the labeling is based more on the Xbox controller. So if we will take a look at that controller, you'll see that it's basically the same. The B is also a B on the IPEGA device, and the color is still red, and all of the other colors are the same. The only difference is that gimbal, the left one, has actually moved up. And if we look at the Nintendo Switch controller, the Pro controller, we'll find out that we don't have the colors or the gimbal's position, but we actually have the same design and actually the same height and width. So that's interesting. It looks like these guys took everything from all of the different controllers or gamepads that are currently available in the market today. I actually think they took all of the things that were good with them, but I have to say this is it's not hefty as these controllers, so it does feel too lightweight, maybe a bit too lightweight. That's like the biggest negative thing I can say about it. And also, you gotta think if you really want your phone to be on top or in the middle of the device. If you're really used to playing on console games, you probably like this version better than the different IPEGA version, which I also reviewed, and I'm gonna put links for it on the I button above, that has your phone in the middle. This also doesn't enable you to put your phone on a vertical position. Okay, so you can basically open it up to like 6.2, maybe 6.4, who knows, but I have a 6-inch phone here and I'm just gonna show you. It goes in without any problems, but vertical, it's impossible to put it. So if you have vertical games you wanna play, you'll basically have to put your phone just like hanging around somewhere or like on your table, and then you'll have to use it with a Bluetooth connection. And by the way, if we're talking about a Bluetooth connection, this device, like I mentioned before, has a USB cable which enables you to connect to your computer, for example, but it has Bluetooth that enables you to connect to your mobile phone or any other Bluetooth device, including your personal computer. So if you really want to play your PC games with this, you can just use a Bluetooth dongle on your computer and just connect to it with the remote control. To activate the remote control for the first time, you must click on the IPEGA icon and on the X button. Once you do them together, you'll see that this light is blinking fast. That means that you are in binding mode. This will enable you to actually open up your Bluetooth settings on the mobile phone or computer and then connect to the IPEGA device. Once you do that, you'll have a gamepad that you can actually use with your phone. But to actually play your games, that's where I said the manual is going to be important. You have to get an app that's called Octopus, or one of the other apps that basically have the same functionality. But Octopus is important because it enables you to do mapping on your game. So for example, if you load up this specific video game which I'm currently playing, as you can see, you can basically map what each button does in Octopus. You just launch the Octopus app, and then once you choose your game, which is already installed in your phone obviously, you basically can put all the different buttons, just put the overlay on the actual button in game, and then configure a hardware button here on the remote control that will basically correspond to whatever you placed on that specific section of your screen. So once you do that, you can play. It's going to take you between 10 to 20 seconds to set that up. Octopus is going to remember that, so you don't have to do it every time you launch your games. Some games are going to actually have a layout built in over there already once you launch them. If it's a new game, you're going to have to do it yourself. So once you do that, you can basically play any game you want with any button. If we look at the remote control, there are many buttons. If you come from the console world, basically the R1, L1, L2, L2, R2, these guys are really important, and you'll probably use those. You can also use all of these buttons if you want to, for example, run an emulator and just play like a Nintendo Entertainment System game on your phone. That's a big 4 buttons. These are big 4 buttons you probably use. And other than that, you have the D-pad, you have the Joy-Cons. Anything you need, you have a start button, a select button is over here. So you just have to configure it to your game, and that's it. It's really, really easy. Don't worry about it. So like I mentioned also before, I'm also putting links in the description of this video below. That means that if you want to get more information about this remote control like pricing, you need to look over there. And this is actually one of the cheapest IPEGA gamepads you can get. This company has produced lots of high quality gamepads. This is definitely one of them. Check out the pricing down below because I think you'll really like it. So let's go for a quick gameplay, and then we'll come back to summarize everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I really hope you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm putting 2 videos over here for you to watch, another one over here, and also the option to subscribe to the channel by clicking on this button if you haven't done so already. I definitely hope I'm going to see you on my next videos. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.